All right, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is King of Cards Tarot Readings. Today we have a general collective message. Now, if y'all watched yesterday's video, you're gonna laugh. I'm laughing. So, it was a pretty serious reading. I'm always saying, I try to find the good, looking for the positive interpretation. Yesterday's reading was a tough one. It was a warning. It was a blatant warning. It was like a hazard sign. Today's reading, it lets me know that some of you took that warning to heart, and it was really worth it. And you saw why you needed to take that warning. But today's reading is, these cards, I'm telling you, sometimes they want to let me know that the energy is still present, that a certain configuration is holding strong. So, I'm going to tell you the flash reading before I tell you the cards, but then y'all going to laugh. So, my flash reading is y'all got to lead by example. You have to be seen for the way you are, because the way you are is going to bring other people into alignment. And if you are seen littering, not following procedure, that's what other people are going to do. So now is the time to know that your actions influence, not dictate, but influence the actions of others. So follow the rules blatantly and loudly. Talk about following the rules. Follow the speed limit. Stop at stop signs. If you think rules need to be changed, then think about how rules get changed and change rules in that way. So, I'm not going to tell you how to change rules. That's up to you. But think about it first. If a rule needs to change it in the way that you would want other people to go about changing rules if they think a rule needs to change, okay? Because if you just break rules right now, you're telling everybody rules can be broken. That's what rules are. And that's fine. If that's your belief, like I believe that, break rules. Who the fuck cares? So that's my example. But you are your own example. And you can follow my example, or you can set an example. And if I see you not following my example, there's a good chance I'm going to follow yours. You see what I'm saying? So just know that it bounces around. We see, we repeat. How we act is repeated. If we don't repeat, then we can stop to a degree the amount of repetition that occurs. Okay, so here's where I laughed, and y'all are gonna laugh. For our main issue, we have the Hierophant. So, the Hierophant represents the forward facing personage of an organization. Uh, he's like a priest. He's like a preacher. He's like a person who speaks to the people, who lets people know what the situation is. He's a newscaster, right? He's a team supervisor. He. What else can he be? I don't know. He's a common thing we can look to know what page we're all supposed to be on. And this reading is saying that you get to be that. And if you're not that, then you need to pay attention to who that is. So if you're following someone, just the fact that you follow them indicates to others that they should follow that person. Okay? And if you're not following that person, first of all, you're a sign that maybe people don't have to follow that person. And then secondarily, you are now someone people will consider maybe they need to think about following. So, yeah, this is our main issue is look at who people are looking to when it comes time to make decisions and who is setting the standard of what is allowed, what isn't allowed, and like what are we talking about? What's the conversation, you know? Then on the right hand side for our positive influence, our supportive mirror, we have 9 of discs in reverse called gain. So, what am I getting here? Basically, there's a cost of being viewed in the public. But it's a trade-off. So some of you are being asked to step up to a managerial position at work. Maybe go on salary. But you're saying, wait a second, salary means actually I'm going to be working more hours, and at the end of the year, I'm not getting paid as much. So you have to ask yourself in that environment, do you want the official title of manager for less money, or do you want to have to report to someone else who is your manager and be making more money? Because you don't get to do both to a degree, right? I think that's what's coming through for some of you. But also, to a certain degree, I'm getting be careful who you listen to because their advice may not be helping you. Yeah, we'll come back to that. So, on the left for our what do we call it? Non-helpful influence. For our past tense situation, we have fortune. And here I'm getting that something could have happened that was out of your control. and you're maybe having had to take the blame for it. Yeah, dang. Hmm, that's interesting configuration. So, yeah, something you were responsible for went wrong. Something unforeseeable happened on your watch or in your department. Ah, and so something's been taken from you or deducted from you. Maybe a bonus you were gonna get. Yeah, you're not gonna get that bonus because of something that went wrong. But I'm seeing that how you handle that situation could actually bring your bonus back. Like, if you are willing to take the blame as the lead of that department, you go, hey, everybody, you know, William spilt bleach on the printer last week. And what did we say about bleach, everybody? Only in the bleach room. That's right, everybody. Bleach only in the bleach room. Sorry, William. Like, I don't want to single you out, but from now on, where are you going to use bleach? In the bleach room. That's right, William. In the bleach room. Where are you not going to use bleach? Anywhere that isn't the bleach room? Correct, William. You're not going to take bleach out of the bleach room. It's the only place bleach is allowed. Okay, everybody? So, yeah, you take the responsibility because, hey, if your team is using bleach outside of the bleach room, you must not have trained them properly, or you must not have enforced your rules strictly enough. So, yeah, if you can bring your team back into cohesion, I do get that there is a chance for you to redeem yourselves. So, yeah, let's see here. You have some responsibility, but there's also someone who is. I see. So there's a position above your position, and essentially they are almost responsible for you, but because your title makes you like the top of your team, they're only responsible for a certain aspect of your performance. So you're responsible for all the activities of your team, but this person is responsible for like your final numbers. So this is the person that puts pressure on you. They're like, "All right, your team member fucked up the printer last week, and I'm not going to make you fire him, but you guys got to meet your quota of whatever 200 pounds of production units by year end. If you can do that, although you didn't get whatever you could have got, there's still hope for you to get this other thing. So, yeah, you meet that standard, you'll be good. But it's going to require you dealing with your team in a whole different way. You got to be much more hands on and one on one. You got to talk to your people really about what I'm seeing here is this spectrum of fortune to gain in reverse. It's like William spilled the bleach on the printer. He didn't pour it intentionally. But you have to be like, William, fortune, chance? If there's a chance that the bleach can spill, we need to be aware of that anytime we're using it. So that's why what do we have, William? The bleach room. Exactly. The bleach room is designed in such a way that we don't want you just pouring bleach around, but if it spills, that's the place we want it spilled. We're mediating the effect of fortune on our hazardous materials. Yeah. And then on the gain in reverse side, what we're saying is, William, since we pay for bleach, every little bit spilled, that's money. So, regardless of the secondary element of you spilling it on the printer, every little bit you spill, that's an amount that could have been used for its actual purpose. So we need you to be more careful about when and why you're using the bleach. So we need to follow procedure more closely. If that means we have to do more training on pouring, we're going to use a practice pitcher that has water in it instead of bleach. We're going to practice pouring. We're going to do it in the bleach room so you can see what it's like, where it spills, when it spills. But when we now upgrade to real bleach, non practice pitchers, let's see if we can spill zero bleach. Because the less we spill, the more we have to use for what we use it for, and the more we spill, the more we're really like double charging ourselves. So, yeah, you as the Hierophant need to lead by example, deal more one on one with your, uh, what do we call them in the Hierophant? Your sycophants, one on one, and really understand where they are not taking chance into account and where small decisions are adding up to big costs. And so that points me to the deck top card, Five of Discs, which is worry, which is saying you need to put some real mental energy into this. You need to look at your daily schedule, your weekly schedule, and your monthly budget. And you need to say, like, how much are we spending? How much are we wasting? Where's that waste occurring? And what kind of time, energy, effort, money do we need to spend to take something that is really adding up over time and bring it down to zero or nearly zero? And that might mean firing William. It might. It just might. Or you say, guess what, William? We're promoting you to something that doesn't involve bleach at all. And, Sandra, I know you don't want to, but if you're willing to, we'll pay you like $3 an hour more to deal with bleach, like exclusively. Like if you'll be our bleach person, then anytime someone needs to use bleach, they're going to come to you. They're going to sign off that they are the one requesting your bleach time, and then you're going to do the bleach for them because you've proven how good you are at it. And we'll check in with you at the end of each week and we'll say, how's it going? Who's asking for the most bleach time? And how is it feeling for you? Is it troubling you? Is it going well? Do we need to find someone else to do this? But we're going to compensate you for this trial period. And William, your promotion does not include a pay raise. We're just getting you out of the bleach room. Yeah. So you might have to shuffle things around in your life. You may have to put some front end time and energy into dissecting this whole uh, system of categories. But I'm definitely getting that those of you who were cautious and took my advice yesterday, you avoided major catastrophe. However, the energy of catastrophe was in the air and some things happened, some avoidable things. So now that we're past that watch out, danger energy, what we're saying is, how can we take a safety first approach to all of this and just bring it down to minimum events? That's really what we want here. We want things to happen, things to flow. We don't need problems. Yeah. But I'm not getting the same warning that we got yesterday. And to anybody who didn't oh, sorry. To anybody who didn't watch yesterday's message, these are the same four cards, okay? Yesterday we had Fortune in reverse is the main issue. The Hierophant was in reverse on the left where Fortune is now. Gain was in the exact same position in reverse on the right. And Worry was in the same position on the deck top, although it was reversed, but we don't take deck top in reverse. Doesn't really matter which way it's facing. But yeah, so this spread looks almost identical to yesterday's spread, which means we're still in the same energy, but the situation has changed. And Fortune is no longer the main issue because we paid attention. Do you see how much? That's what I'm saying. So simply our paying attention, our being aware, has taken Fortune out of the focus and has put the Hierophant into the focus. And it has taken both Fortune and the Hierophant out of their ill dignified reversed placements and put them into direct placements. So things are going a lot better here. For those of you who had a child who was running with the wrong crowd, I'm seeing that you've stepped up and taken some direction in their life, and they've paid attention to you. They're kind of worried about what could happen, and they're gonna listen to you. I mean, kids will be kids, so they're not gonna listen to everything you say, but they're starting to see, like, hey, maybe I just wanted my parent to pay attention to me, and these kids were paying attention to me, so I was giving them my diligence when they didn't deserve it. And who else did we have yesterday that I was warning? I don't know. But basically, thank you all for paying attention, taking the time to be careful. It has paid off and will continue to pay off. And I can almost guarantee that tomorrow's reading is going to have some really good insight for us as to what kinds of goals we should be setting once we've reappraised our daily operations. So, yesterday was like, hey, we are close to trouble. Today's reading is saying, hey, trouble happens. We can do things about it. Tomorrow's reading is going to say, here is where big gain lies. That's my guess. We'll see if I'm right. But yeah, I think there's, if you're alive, there is a treasure to be found. There are opportunities abounding. And it's really a matter of what you want and how to put yourself in the position of attaining or creating or taking what you want, depending on your approach. There's a lot of different ways you can move through the world. So, yeah, this has been a slightly shorter reading, but I feel really good about what has developed from yesterday. I think that I think pretty much everybody avoided the major mistake that was wading like a crocodile. So yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Just thanks for being a part of this collective movement, my beautiful collective. And yeah, see how less charged this reading was than yesterday's? Yesterday there was some stuff up. I needed y'all to know I wasn't messing around. Yeah, and this one was much more easy to find the positive in. Because it wasn't a warning, it was just like, hey, take a look at what's going on. You can make things better and easier just by applying some harm reduction damage control. So, I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you will know when I've posted new messages. Trying to do it every day. You'll see when these things come up. If I fall behind, I'll catch up. If I'm able to get ahead, I will. Yeah. But like I said, these readings are timeless. When you watch it, it's the right time. Go back, watch some old videos. Every time I rewatch a message, I'm like, whoa, spot on, you know? So, this has been King of Cards Tarot Readings. Until next time, see you soon.